Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with part 55, I believe. 55, yep. It is part 55 of Xenogears, the PS1 version here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, we are going to be... not to be from Nier Automata, unfortunately. Everybody wants to be 2B. There's no one better to be. We're going to be exploring a little bit of the open ocean is what we're going to be doing. And, I'm actually not entirely sure if we can even go to the other continents. This is an archipelago, I would say. Series of islands. And there's only 3 things marked in the immediate vicinity. This thing appears to be a little bit stronger. Well... oh, that's not that bad. Okay. This thing has a lot more defense, though. That's better. Yeah, that's not bad. Some scales, okay. I was a little worried when, Ellie did 0 damage. Wonder if there's even anything on these other islands. Like, we need each. There's something over there. And also, I gotta say, like, the water effect, considering, like, other games, like, even just from Squaresoft of the time, it looks pretty damn good. Like, it's not bad. The fuck are these things? Also, do we really need to be in our gears for this, or... What the hell? Yeah, I think we are supposed to be in our gears for this. Like, that's the thing, it's always hard to tell in this game. Like, usually you can kind of surmise based on the size of the enemy. Since these guys are roughly gear-sized, I'm assuming, yeah. Based on that damage, like, holy shit, how... Ethos dig site. Okay. No entry, Ethos personnel only. Oh yeah? Said you can't go in. And who's gonna stop me? Said you can't go in. Said you can't go in. I said you... Alright, fine, fuck off. Jeez. Or I'm sorry, I will fuck off, my bad. And a thing I was just thinking about based on this world map, people who aren't familiar with like games from this era, like, again, I kind of have to play devil's advocate a little bit here, because I definitely am, like, played a lot of stuff from the PS1 era, and still do, obviously. But yeah, people that aren't really into retro gaming would probably look at a world map like this and just be like, ugh. How would you consider this playable? You know? I mean, by today's standards, a lot of it, you know, is very primitive and quote unquote like sucks, right? Like the draw distance is bad, like the you know, just based on how the world map is when exploring it. Like, resolution's low, you know, a lot of, you know, things that are indicative of the platform, the hardware limitations of the time. But, like, it's designed in a very specific way, like, with those hardware limitations in mind. Which is why... And, like, of course, like, if you have, like, a world map that's meant to resemble an entire, you know, planet, like you're gonna have some curvature. Oh, is that a beach on the other side? I played Final Fantasy. I know about random islands that appear to have nothing on them. This is where you find the cactar, right? Damn. So like that, for example, like it just kind of pops in the distance, right? And it doesn't even like appear to be that far in the distance. I mean, it's not. It's like the next island over, you know? But you have this like classic, like you can see those like mountains or whatever, that terrain like disappear. Because there's like kind of a fog thing too, like, so they're using the water and like the horizon effect, like very effectively? Because, like, you know, the PS1... Oh. We don't... See, here's the thing that I find strange about this. Like... If you're not on your gear, you can call your gear. But if you're on your gear... You can't... hop out. Yeah, see these, like, yeah, we're not supposed to be in our gears for this. Oh, Bizfruit. I think that restores ether points outside of battle, like it's one of the food items. Oh, that's right. I have those special items that I bought at the market, and I still haven't gone back. Yeah, like Elfinanas and like Radish. What was the other one? I thought there was a third one that I bought. Anyway, they said there was like a specific type of enemy that was like, or a specific character or something that was like a big fan of those, and I was like, okay, so you're probably supposed to go back at some point and then do something special with that item. Which one do we need? Hold on. I'll continue that train of thought in a second. The triangle, square, X, and also the square X, okay. Yeah, my theory about sequences counting towards both, I think, is correct. Probably why she has experience for double shock, because like any of the triangle X ones, you know. Anyway, the yeah, the world map. Like, there's only so many ways you can like portray certain terrain things, like on such limited hardware. And like, this looks, first off, way better than Final Fantasy VII world map, like by a large margin. I would say for execution, like, even looks on par with like Final Fantasy IX, which was later. Granted, I think like different teams, right? Squaresoft. But yeah, it like deals with that hardware limitation like really well. And oh, if the limitations weren't there, right, for like, you know, number of polygons, like draw distance, all that kind of shit, without like, because granted, they could have done more polygons, they could have done a greater draw distance, but it would have like vastly reduced like the frame rate, you know. And you know, maybe not. Like, there were a lot of PS1 games that kind of played with that, of like utilizing the maximum, oh shit. Dude, I was just fighting something that was not like a gear thing. I have to spend a turn doing this. Dude. It's very strange with these guys. Like, some of their attacks are like massively damaging, and some of them are just like, meh, who cares? But yeah, if the limitations, like, weren't there in that regard. You know, the whole world would have to be designed differently, you know? So, like, these kind of games were... like, especially in this era, they were probably a lot harder to design, because it was like, okay, now we're working with like polygons and 3D stuff, so it's not just about like sprite limits and stuff anymore. Which, like, I guess it's similar because you still had it was less limited, but also kind of more limited because of, like, what you could do with the 3D processing was very small. But, like, yeah, in the 16-bit era where they weren't even using polygons for the most part. I mean, sometimes they did. Some, like, Super Nintendo and Mega Drive games did use 3D sometimes. Like, usually to a very basic effect. Like now. Like, I'm in Gears, so what the fuck? I can't... It just seems to be 50-50. It's really annoying, because the only reason I'm fighting stuff here is because, one, it's a random island with seemingly nothing on it, but it has a beach, which is suspicious. So there's probably a rare encounter here that, like, has something really, you know, valuable. But anyway, because of the limitations and everything, like, the developers at the time would have to have, like, an approximation of, like, the capabilities of, like, what it could do, and then, you know, they would look at, like, tech demos and, like, spec sheets and stuff like that to kind of figure out, kind of approximate how things should be designed, you know? So, like, everything in its scale would have to be kind of designed around that, you know? So it's like, okay, well, how far away from things are we gonna put... Anyway. It's, it's very intentional. And, like, it has to be... Everything has to be designed in such, like, a meticulous way. So, like, even if you do get the effect at the end of the day, where it's like, okay, yeah, this is playable, and you can, you know, sprinkle in clues or whatever, blah, 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 and also not just have to go off of text. This fucker again. Alright. Oh, immediately goes for the fucking swallow thing? Alright. I think once he does that to one character, it won't happen to the other characters. or at most it'd be 2. Also, Bart's stance is very confusing to me. Like, he comes across as somebody who would have, like, good posture and stuff like that. But I don't know. And he's missing a lot. What the fuck? Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. I really thought that would do more. Well, I really hope that theory is correct, that, red cologne? What the hell does that mean? Oh, I got Rhythm Shock, though. When did that happen? Oh, it's an attack buff. Okay. It's really cool. Can he use it on other people, or just himself? Yeah, that's confusing. Why does it say 150 when it's only recovering 100? Yeah, I'm just gonna save just in case. And I'm also going to assume that maybe there's nothing special here, at least not right now, you know? Anywho, that was kind of the entirety of my point about this. It's just like, it's impressive what they achieved considering the PS1 like hardware limitations. Like, because it depends. I mean, the boat even like sways like with the water too. It's just like so great. like the coast looks good, which like is definitely hard to do when you have like this kind of approach to like a water effect, you know, but like transitioning to like the land, and it just works really well. Like, kinda surprised like Squaresoft pulled it off the way that they did. Oh yeah, you can recover gear HP outside of battle too. I forgot about that. But yeah, I think I mentioned, because like it's kind of going back to like what I was saying about like early impressions of this game. Like when I don't remember if it was in episode 1 or oh, here's another random little island. It might have been in the RC Samples video that I made for this game. But yeah, let's go ahead and get out of the gears, just because if I need to, I can call them. I was a little concerned at first before I started playing this, because of the amount of like 3D assets that they were using. Because like, because I noted it's like kind of interesting how they went the opposite route. Of like your Final Fantasies and your Resident Evils and stuff like that at the time. A lot of titular PS1 titles. Like there weren't many games like in this generation for this platform that went like full 3D. And granted, this game uses a lot of sprites, obviously. Like I'm fighting a sprite and my characters are sprites. But Satan has his turn back again. He's so fucking fast. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, like most of the game is like fully 3D. And like a lot of games, because yeah, it's basically character sprites and that's it pretty much, you know. And yeah, just a lot of PS1 games that went the full 3D route have not aged well, like really at all. Like largely because of, yeah, those limitations. Like there's a few exceptions. Like I remember yeah, like a while ago I played like Armored Core 1, and like, yes, I have a little bit of like nostalgia bias for that game, but like with a little context, like it also executes like very well with the hardware limitations. Like it's, you know, it's held back obviously, like significantly. And there's like, I guess a better example would be like Ridge Racer. I think it was called Ridge Racer Revolution, I think. Granted, it's just like a racing game. Oh, or like Crash Team Racing, right? Even the original CTR, like, pretty much fully 3D, holds up very well. Like, it's, you know, low resolution, and, you know, low poly count, but still. And I guess that was the emphasis at the time. I should have just healed Bart. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, most of the examples I can think of are son of a bitch. Oh, he spit me out and... Oh, he just healed himself. Okay, strange. Alright. But yeah, yeah, most of the examples I can think of are just like pretty significantly held back. Like the fully 3D thing. Oh, I guess actually Jumping Flash is holds up pretty well too. That's a fully 3D game. That's all about being fully 3D. Yeah, like the original Tomb Raider, like, yeah, significantly held back by the console, was like by the hardware limitations. Yeah, Nightmare Creatures, significantly held back. Oh, great example, even from, perfect example, also from Squaresoft, Vagrant Story. Like, a technical marvel for the time, like, abso-fucking-lutely, and like, a very well-written game, like, and in its own way, like, beautiful. But man, that game runs like ass. Like, I can't critique it too hard, I guess. And like, they were pushing the limits. They were really pushing the limits of what the PS1 could do. And I can't really think of another PS1 game it kind of like challenges the hardware in that way. I mean, there's that fairly famous example of like Crash Bandicoot, right? How it kind of subverted some of the like data and memory streaming like problems, kind of without permission from Sony, actually. But it just worked out so well, they were like totally fine with it. I don't think they even found out about it until like much later. Yeah, how do we do that again? Gear menu, right? Ability? No. Gear option? That's the one. It's actually mostly fine, but... Oh, fuck, that's right. Shit. I forgot to actually equip them with like the frame HP. Can we still do that? Do we have the better ones like on the Yggdrasil? Wait, this also increases response and agility? Really? Interesting. Wait, does that increase based on... Yeah... Alright, let's just get back in the Yggdrasil and find out. Because we should be able to access the gear shop on there. Gear menu, right? Yeah, get on, get on, get on. I don't know if there's even a beach right there. Oh wait, that spot is now marked on the map. Hold on. Yeah, show me. Oh. So as you discover places, it gets added to the map. I mean, the orphanage and the Babel Tower were already on there, and the Ethos HQ. But the Ethos dig site was not. Okay. Interesting. Do need to wrap this up though, guys. So, after we check the equipment thing, I believe it's just right over here. I'm gonna have to call it there. We're basically out of time anyway. I think we could go. I mean, usually episodes are like around 45 minutes, but so it'll be a tiny bit on the short side, but it's good. Oh wait, they automatically got healed and refueled? What? What, whenever I board the fucking Yggdrasil cell? Oh, Rico's gear has one, Faye's gear has one. Okay, so I actually only need to buy one of these. And there's still this ammo thing, but it doesn't appear to be... It's the same as before. Yeah, these are all the same. Okay, the rest of these are the same as before. So why is there no equip option in this menu? That's strange to me. Oh, so to take equipment off of other gears, I would have to actually switch them into my party? That's actually kind of annoying. Oh, okay, so it's by 10 for each of those. Okay. Also increases agility by 1, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Water. Actually in water? So it doesn't matter most of the time. Okay. So... just use the light AR +1. So to get the other 51, I need to switch Rico into the party, take his, switch him back out of the party, and then I can equip it to Bart. See, you can access like all the gears and most of their shit in that menu, so if they just added an equip menu at the gear shop, then it would subvert the need for this shit. I mean, thankfully we don't have to go too far to change our party, but still. Yeah. It's kind of annoying. unless there's like an easier way to do that. I don't see one, but I don't know. It just seems strange there's no equip option in the gear shop. That just makes sense. But phase level 42, shit. So Satan is still 3 levels lower, okay. And he's the highest level 1 out of all the other party members. So now we can go into here and gear and equip. Switch to stuff. Switch to Bart and change out the frame 30 for the frame 50. There we go. Yeah, it's still 140. It's the same one on all of them. So why is hers cheaper? Because weight is lower? The gear? They have essentially the same equipment, don't they? Oh, is it the engine? I checked Ellie's, I didn't check the other guys. And we have... yeah, we have 50k, so we have, like, resources. Really need to get going, though. Okay. Let's go and double check. I want to see if I'm right about this. Oh. Okay, there we go. Engine... right, V18, okay. Heimdall, engine, V18 2000. Okay, that's the same. Engine, V18 2000. That's the same too. Yeah, I upgraded like everybody's gear. That's what I thought. They both have 6400, she has 5800. It's probably because of the max HP difference. Yig decharge? Fire support, ether attack. None? Ether attack / none. What the hell does that mean? Also, I didn't know he had that. Okay. Can't save on the world map unless we land, and we're just in the ocean right now. Okay, so how about this? Because I really do need to get going, guys, because I mean, the main reason is because I need to turn off, I'm making coffee right now. I need to turn off the percolator, or else it's gonna, and it's already like 15 minutes over on that, which is kind of pushing it. So, yeah, I need to turn that off pronto. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you all once again for being here, guys. On the next episode, I'll do a little bit more ocean exploring, but also head to the destination. I kinda, like, the only other area, like, location that was already marked, is that tower. And actually we have... Let me check on the map. Yeah, I know, yes. Yeah, Babel Tower. That was the only other one that was pre-marked when I got here. I'm curious about like the rest of the areas around here, like these smaller islands, easy to check, you know? But like the big island to the east of the Babel Tower, like maybe there's something over there? I don't know. But I mean, we have to go to Ethos HQ. That's like the main goal right now. I just wanted to get a little bit of exploring done before we continue with like the main quest kind of a thing. Because, yeah, it would be nice to get Ellie and Bart caught up a little bit. You know, it's kind of the main reason for it. Also, the fact that, yeah, locations get added to the map when you find them like on the world map. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you all for being here, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Next episode, we gonna keep exploring and then head to the main destination. Oh yeah, I already covered that. But anyway, of course, before we end this one, a very special, it's time for the outro, and I'll try to keep this quick. A very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novelis Draconis and Aaron Schick. Thank you so much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out, very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. Tier start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the members' choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days, so 25% of the time we do have one going. And we did just have one finish up yesterday, I think. I believe this one comes out on November 1st, so yeah. The October one ran for the last week of the month, so it started on October 24th and ended at the end of the month. So yeah, we will have one for November, and that will likely be deciding the series that will be following this one. Although I don't really know. I'm just approximating because this is a blind playthrough and I don't know how much of the game is left or how much optional content there is in the game. But yeah, I'll let you guys know at a future date. And yeah, because this is an approximation of future announcements from the past. So if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I gotcha. The bell doesn't work for me either, but there's 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. There's the community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter /X, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. That's gonna do it for now, so thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.